Hello everybody, Michael King here, your street PEBLO. It's been a long time since I've done a video and just been overwhelmed by the number of people who have been asking me for their assistance, and very happy to do that. But what I wanted to talk to you today is about when you go and have your compensation and pension exam, your CMP exams. Let's say it's your general medical, your mental health, or your TBI exams. Now you're meeting with the VA's contractor and you are going through your examination. Now, the thing you're trying to do is you're trying to convince that individual examiner of the severity of your condition. And that's great because that's what you want to do. That's what's going to raise your percentage in terms of your rating for that condition. So let's say you're in there, you're talking to them about your mental health condition, your PTSD. Now, you've been seeing your on-base or off-base provider now for a year or more, and they have made it very clear that you have a very severe case or a moderately severe case of PTSD. You convey this to the examiner, but the examiner, for whatever reason, didn't listen to you. You think they did, but when you get your DBQ back, that's the results of the charting that they do, that gets submitted to the VA and to the VA rating officer, to the VA MSC, and also to your PEBLO. So let's say that that information that they're getting in the DBQ about your condition states that you have mild to no condition at all. You see the DBQ and oh my gosh, you go through the roof. You're pissed off beyond words. What do? Well, the fix is not that difficult. So what you do is this: you go into MHS Genesis and you pull out that record, that whatever it is that you're going to contest. Be it mental health, physical health, your back, your feet, your knees, your shoulder, mental health, whatever. You print out a page or two from MHS Genesis that captures the severity of the condition for which your PCM, mental health, behavioral health provider has stated you have. Then you highlight it. You can either do it PDF or you can do it by hand. But you highlight it and then you put a note down below it. And what you want to state in that note is what the VA's examiner said is not in harmony with what it was that your provider, your PCM, has said. So when you put that note in there and you say, I want to contest against what the VA examiner has said, my therapist, my provider has stated this. I am providing you the documentation so that you can accurately and appropriately assign a rating to my condition. And then you're going to scan that, save it, upload it through the VA's website using the quick submit function. Now, when the VA rating officer sees it, and that rating officer will see it, when the rating officer sees it, it's going to say, oh, so-and-so is contesting something that happened in their exam. Now, you're providing that VA examiner or VA rating officer what the examiner said, and then also what your PCM or mental health, behavioral health provider has stated. They don't have to go searching for it. So in essence, you've done them a solid. You have provided them the information. They don't have to go searching for a needle in the haystack. Now, by doing that, you're going to do yourself very well. Had a young lady, I believe she was Air Force, and she was so lost in the sauce. She was furious. She was like, Mike, I told my examiner this and blah, blah, blah. And then I got my DBQ back and it said 10%. And I said, don't worry about it. Let's go ahead and do this. And she did. When her final rating came for her condition, I believe we were contesting her mental health condition, it ended up saying 70%, not 10. So by providing that information, you have made it easier and simpler for the VA rating officer to properly rate that condition. And that's the way you deal with this. Now, how do you know you can trust what I'm telling you? Well, I would highly suggest that you join our Facebook group. That's the Disability Evaluation System, and in parentheses, DES-MEB. You join the group, go searching around through there. Be sure to answer all the questions, because I always ask, what's your branch? What's your duty status? Active, Guard, Reserve. I ask also then where your duty station is, what your rank is, and how many years do you have in service. That helps me to track where my problem children are in terms of bases, what they're doing to enlisted, junior NCOs, senior NCOs, junior officers. And that's what I track. Now, that information stays with me and me only. I never share that with anybody. That's for me. That's my ability to track where I need to pay extra attention when helping somebody. So don't think I'm sharing this with anybody, because I don't. Nobody gets this spreadsheet that I have all this information on. It's simply and solely for my business and for me to track it. Now, if you want my help, yes, there is a charge. It's based upon the complexity of your case, but I am very fair and reasonable. I'm an old Army chaplain. I was a hospice chaplain. I have retired from being a hospice chaplain so that I could help you guys full time. And I am helping a lot of you in every branch, including the Health Services Corps. So be it Guard, Reserve, Active Duty, Marines, Navy, Army, Coast Guard, Air Force, Space Force, whatever. I'm helping all of you because the process is pretty much the same through every branch. So please reach out to me. I believe that I'm a big help. The number of people that I'm helping from beginning to end, let's just say VA, 96% of those getting the help from me are ending up with a VA rating of 100% or 100% permanent and total. Now, I wish it was 100, but there are people who, for whatever reason, don't want to fight to get their VA rating up, or they haven't served long enough to be able to produce enough claims and conditions and the severity of it to warrant a 100% rating. But nonetheless, 96% of those that I'm helping, them and their families are going to live a great life. And that's ultimately what I want. So I look forward to hearing from you. I hope you join our group. Again, please answer all the questions. But the Facebook group, again, is named Disability Evaluation System, in parentheses, DES-MEB. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Take care. I look forward to seeing you in the group, and hopefully I can answer some of your questions. Till then, take care.